Hi, I am Laura Fantacci, co-founder of Wardrobe Icons.
And I'm Frankie Graddon, fashion journalist and content director of Wardrobe Icons.
We are at the beautiful Matches Fashion Townhouse at 5 Carlos Place to talk all things Spring-Summer 2022.
In contrast to the athleisure look we've seen so much of lately, this season we're seeing lots of feminine frills on the catwalks, from huge ruffles to teensy pleats. Ula Johnson put her signature frills on day dresses and skirts. At Zimmermann and Jean-Baptiste Valli, frothy ruffles were done on evening gowns, and at Isabel Marant, feminine frilly lace blouses were worn underneath slouchy overalls. Laura, traditionally frills have a very romantic feel, but how can we style them in a more contemporary way?
One way to do it is to juxtapose the frills with something like tailoring. So let's take a look at this dress. It's got all these beautiful frills throughout its silhouette, but the moment you pair it with a very kind of classic and streamlined blazer, you are playing down on that feminine edge and dressing it up in a more modern way.
So it's kind of that high-low mix.
Exactly.
And I love how you have done frills here, kind of a very subtle way on a utilitarian silhouette. Talk us through that look.
I like the way designers have incorporated frills in an unexpected way. So for instance, in this very casual day jumpsuit, the fact that you've got this little detail adds a bit of a feminine touch. And designers have done that throughout the catwalk. So obviously on the catwalk it's always very extreme, but look at this See by Chloe denim shirt. It's like a chambray shirt with this beautiful collar, and it's just a nice everyday way of embracing the frills trend.
And I suppose if you sort of aren't a particularly feminine dresser, this can be done so easily.
With your cargo, with your overalls, with your everyday jeans.
I love that, thank you. Let's talk about cutouts. Cutouts have been on the fashion agenda for a good few seasons, and back again for this spring-summer, they are certainly something to think about. Although they can initially sound a little bit intimidating, this season designers showed us how cutouts can be done with subtlety and sophistication. At Proenza Schuler, body-skimming fringed dresses were given side cutouts. Stella McCartney took it sporty with slashed jersey pieces, and McQueen and Versace used peekaboo cutouts to give sharp tailoring sex appeal. Cutouts seem to be here to stay, but how can we approach them in a grown-up way?
Well, one thing you can do is pick a more grown-up item to begin with. So look at this Jacquemus blazer. It's a complete reinvention of the blazer with these really interesting cutouts at the back. But again, if you pair them with a long leg trouser and something a little bit sophisticated, you're going to get that little nod to the trend, but not in a kind of overwhelming way.
And speaking of overwhelming, if we are feeling a little bit nervous of trying it, but just want to dip a toe into the trend, how do we make cutouts work?
It's just about picking the areas you're going to expose. So you want to make sure that you are comfortable exposing skin. So you want to choose an area of your body that you're happy to do that with, but also you can do it by using little cutout details. So for example, this Zimmermann dress has this teeny tiny little detail at the front, which is just a little nod to the trend.
From dresses to shorts. Over the past couple of seasons, dresses have really dominated, but we are seeing shorts have a big moment this year. The style to know about is the Bermuda, with numerous designers backing the longer length cut. At Miu Miu, it was all about preppy uniform styles. Valentino did taffeta styles, worn with embellished sandals for the evening. And Dior made the case for the smart Bermuda suit, teaming classic black styles with matching tailored jackets. When it comes to shorts, it's always about getting that just right length.
It is.
So where should the Bermuda be hitting on your leg?
When you are choosing your Bermuda, what you want to do is you want to make sure that the hemline doesn't go above 3 fingers from your knee. So you just place your fingers right there, and anything above it sort of becomes more of a short. But with a Bermuda, you want to keep it around that length.
And the short is kind of a piece we associate more with holiday wear, but how would we style it if we're not near a beach?
I love the idea of a suit, actually, a Bermuda suit. So have a look at this from Max Mara. You just need to think it as an evolution of the skirt suit. Don't put off by the fact that it's a Bermuda sitting underneath your blazer. It's such a modern, kind of really cool way, especially to do summer in the city.
And then I guess you could dress it up with a crisp white shirt, dress it down with a...
I like the idea of wearing a really simple white t-shirt and also flat shoes. You want to keep that casual appeal and very effortless look.
And very comfortable.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for watching. Tap the link below to shop what's on the rail, including our outfits.